This is not good. Now, you see this green line, you see this red line. They are my levels for daily breakouts. I'm going to adjust this right now. We're going straight to the daily chart. I'm going to move this line to here. We now have a new area. If the price of Bitcoin once again goes above this green line, currently sitting at $50,500. I know people wanted me to mention the levels because you're watching this on your cell phones. So if Bitcoin trades and closes, I need a close. I need a daily close above, we'll even say $50,000. A daily close above $50,000 makes me incredibly bullish. If we close one more time above the 50-period moving average, I become bullish. This, however, is the disaster line. This arrow is still in play, but I'm going to duplicate this arrow because I am going to be extra cautious here. Yes, I bought a little bit extra GBTC because of the unreasonably negative premium, but I am slowly starting to regret this decision here over the weekend. Even though the premium is going back up, I am not very confident in the bullish case for Bitcoin. This is a very horrible looking candle. I don't want to see a close in this area. If the daily closes at a brand new swing low, and this red line, for those watching it on mobile, is $45,000. If Bitcoin, so this is very round numbers here. A close for Bitcoin above 50,000 makes me incredibly bullish. Literally this arrow, I'm just going to copy it. Eventually, I'm going to clean this up. I'm just going to copy this arrow and I'm going to stick it right there because I don't think this is coming anytime like tomorrow or anything like that. I should probably put it a little further out. A close above 50,000 makes me incredibly bullish, but a close below 45,000 makes me incredibly bearish. Not incredibly bearish, but bearish down to the low 40,000s, maybe even lower, okay? Right now, we're in a complete no trade zone. I would not buy Bitcoin, nor would I sell Bitcoin right here on the daily time frame. We can go back to the weekly time frame, but I looked at it 12 hours ago. Nothing has changed. So please watch my short video from 12 hours ago on the weekly time frame. We're going to stick to the low level time frames. These are the same lines, but now they are on a 4-hour level. And on a 4-hour level, it is definitely more, detailed on where I get concerned. While on a daily level, I get concerned below 45. On a 4-hour level, I get concerned below 47. But if we get below 47 today, we would still be above the moving average. So since the moving average is dynamic, I'm going to say 46.5. A close below $46,500 on a 4-hour chart makes me incredibly bearish on the 4-hour chart. Not to mention we have our red star candle. Now, these star candles don't always lead to profitable trades. If we look at the last few stars, and the stars are not a default of the MRI indicator, you can turn them on in settings. Oops, wrong indicator. You can turn them on in settings over here. I have it set to first candle and prior candle. This still requires a little bit of work and some testing before this is fully production ready, but the beta version of it is pretty good and I do follow it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now, the last red star certainly led to perfect downside right into an MRI buy opportunity for a potential buy. So both of these trades, the trade off the star and the trade off the MRI buy, led to profit. If you look at the prior green star, clearly the candle that made the green star did not materialize into anything more. But you got to realize that the green star shows up in the beginning of this candle, not at the end of this candle. And therefore, if you did enter in the beginning of this candle, you certainly got several thousands of dollars worth of upside in Bitcoin, certainly enough to have a break-even trade at worst and not lose any money. And the prior green star before that certainly led to great upside right into an MRI sell. Anyway, here are your levels on the 4-hour chart. We have 49,500 and 46,500, assuming that's where the moving average is. A close on a 4-hour level above the green or below the red tells me what to do. I am in a complete no trade zone on the 4-hour chart as well. For the 1-hour chart, I want to see if there's any MRI buying opportunities on the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, the red line can be adjusted down, giving you a little bit more of a no trade zone, where this line now comes in at still $46,600. So that hasn't changed much at all. It's approximately where the moving average is. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this red line here. It's the weekend. GBTC, rallied at the end of the rubles donation in super chat. Gold, I already mentioned gold. This is keep an eye on. Goes to a that's those good lesson. Led to extensions completing. Well, there was another MRI top here. So this MRI top led to a couple of extensions completing. And now we have some additional extensions. There is still an extension C in the background, and there is still an extension B in the background. And there is now a new extension A coming from here. But look at all of these red arrows right near the top of Cardano on February 28th on this daily chart. And it beautifully called the top in the market. I didn't want to look at this, but now that I've looked at it, I mean, we're not even going to cherry pick the high of day. We're just going to pick the daily close. And Cardano has fallen, 20% since a beautiful MRI top. That's great. What about the weekly? Oh, look at that. Once again, the MRI indicator comes through very, very nicely. It's done it before. Clearly, the MRI is not a bad idea to, keep an eye on with some of these shitcoins. And yes, Cardano is a shitcoin. Don't kid yourself. It is a complete shitcoin. I hope it flips Ethereum. I really do, because I'm really tired of Ethereum. And it won't last that long. Something else will flip Cardano. There's absolutely no innovation. There's nothing revolutionary about Cardano. It's not decentralized. It's a database that can give you more transactions per second. That's about it. I mean, that's the TLDR on it. So here's a beautiful top on the MRI with Cardano. This is a buying opportunity of Cardano if the MRI didn't do very good, but it held the MRI support like perfectly. And here we go. And next week's candle is going to be an MRI top candle, but it looks like we have already topped. How far do I expect it to go down? Probably to about the prior swing high. That seems like a reasonable area for Cardano to go down. After that, would it go up or down? Who knows? It depends. Will a competent trader look at the Cardano code and hack the shit out of it? If anyone cares to do so, it's right there for you. I don't believe in any security in Cardano. It doesn't have any. It's not decentralized. It has no mining. God knows if you can run a node to enforce your own consensus rules. Maybe somebody knows. I don't really care to find out. I don't plan to ever hold any. All right, guys. The mempool. I'm liking the fact that the mempool is very close to clearing. At least we should clear 5 Satoshi per byte transactions this weekend. This is the 5 Satoshi per byte transaction zone. If we can get into this zone, we will clear 5 Satoshi per byte transactions this weekend. The number of blocks remaining is going down. I would love to see this under 100 blocks going into Monday or Tuesday. That would be absolutely perfect. Do I ever see myself covering Ethereum or Litecoin? I don't know, if I'm bored enough, maybe. I'm not gonna. I'm trying to keep these videos short, so we're not gonna go into shitcoinery much. Nothing to say on the stock market because it's the weekend. Back into the single-digit range, so this is the time to, move some of your Bitcoin around at very, very cheap prices. We haven't had that in a long time. All right, guys. All right, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. We have almost 1,000 viewers on this Saturday morning, evening in some parts of the world, of course. And we will give you lots of updates on the financial summit. We had some good calls today. It's great. Hopefully, I'll give you an update on Unconfiscatable as well. Definitely not going to be in April. If it happens, it'll be at the end of May, if it happens at all. A lot of these things are very, very difficult to plan. Those that are interested in learning how to trade so you don't have to follow anyone, please check out the Tone Vays education on trading. There's 2 videos here, something advanced for the options traders. The MRI is, of course, on its own tab. That's MRI indicator and products and services. And those that are really starting out and interested in free tutorials, check out the Learn Trading section of tonevays.com. I'm going to be speaking at some conferences, and I will be announcing those very, very soon. I'm happy to travel anywhere that will accept me and speak at conferences. I can't take these lockdowns anymore. Have fun, those in the UK. You may never be able to leave your island ever again, but hey, you voted for these politicians, and that's what you get. I did not vote for my politician in the US, and I am staying the hell out of that shit zone as much as I possibly can. All right. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one, guys. Bye.